Well, you weren't a heel for long. They turned you babyface in early '87.
Yeah.
And I've heard you say before that put you in a position where you're basically just getting guys ready for Hogan, right?
Yeah, that's what my job was. If they wanted Hogan, we were running 3 towns at the time, but 2 major ones.
Mm-hmm.
So you had your A town and your B town, both of them big cities. Hogan would be in one, and I'd be in the other. My job was to get beat by the guy I was wrestling. So the next time they had a show there, it would be him against Hogan. The
Right.
guy would have had a clean win against me, and he'd be with Hogan. Meanwhile, I would be in the other town doing the same thing again, getting beat by somebody, so I can get him ready for Hogan. I made more money flat on my back than anybody ever has. I'll tell you that.
I think a lot of people on paper would look at this and say like, oh, well, he went from being the guy who's going to wrestle Hogan to getting guys ready to wrestle Hogan.
Yeah.
Like he must have been pissed off. But no, like the reality here is that like now you're the number 2 guy, number 2 baby face in the company. You're probably making a small fortune. And as you said, you're like, okay, I'll look at the lights. Just pay me.
I was doing all right, man. And I didn't mind doing what I was doing. If that's what my job is, I'm going to do the very damn best I can.
Right.
And I took great pride in it, and I went out and worked hard every night. And Hogan used to tell me that he loved being in the same town as I was in, because if I was there, he knew that he could go on fourth and go home, and I would close the show. Nobody else could do that. Nobody else had enough going for him to do that.
To keep the audience up by the end of the show.
So Hogan loved it.